Okay, so a pick is in. The Dallas Cowboys are TNT&T, okay? The law firm of Tyler, and Tyler, okay? We ended up getting Tyler Booker. You can book that right now. At first, at first, I was kind of like, Tyler Warren is still out there on the board. Tyler Warren is the best tight end out there. I was surprised that Tyler Warren wasn't the first tight end taken. But here's the thing with the Cowboys, everybody. Here's the thing with the Dallas Cowboys. They always like to get the number one prospect at a position in the first round. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They always want the number one prospect. So as the draft is shaping up here, of course, had Cam Ward quarterback, so we knew they weren't going to take a quarterback right now. And Sador Sanders is falling like he's hot. Travis Hunter, of course, quarterback, wide receiver. Boom. You had then the Giants with Abdul Carter, edge rusher. Boom. New England offensive tackle, Will Campbell. Cleveland defensive tackle, Mason Graham. Of course, the Raiders, Austin Jones. What? It's cold up there, man. You think it was cold in Detroit? It's going to be in the 40s tonight. And it's going to rain tomorrow. You had the Jets take offensive tackle. Carolina took wide receiver with McMillan. And then New Orleans. Okay, so as the Cowboys pick, you had 3 offensive tackles taken off the board. You already had 2 wide receivers. You already had the number 1 running back. You had 2 tight ends and a partridge in a pear tree. And 2 edge rushers. So when you looked at the premium positions, guard was the one that was left. And looking at Matthew Golden, I know they talked about Matthew Golden. I think Matthew Golden was the smokescreen because, to me, McMillan was head and shoulders better. He was the red zone target. If he had fallen there, they would have taken him. Matthew Golden, I'm not sure. And you can see he's fallen. So Tyler Booker, who is one of the top prospects as far as guard goes, let's go to the tape here. Per his draft score, linebacker. That's the first linebacker off the board for the Falcons. Tyler Booker, 6'5", 321 pounds, massive hands. He's got 11 inches. I think I got 10 and a half. I got big. Look at his hands. They're so big. Look, I got David Wiley cracking up over here. His hands are so big. Oh my God! Look at his hands. That shit was cold. Oh, I'm sorry. you damn right. Them hands are big, baby. Come check out this chocolate thunder. Okay. All right. Flashback to Kansas City draft. Okay. All right. I digress. Look, let's choke the chicken. Okay. We're choking the chicken. All right. Tyler Booker's got, his hands are so big. He's 6'5", 321 pounds. His score is a 6.38, which according to the draft guide, will eventually be a plus starter. Okay? His score rating, he rated out as the second best guard in the draft. Okay, so that's a good thing. Okay, so this is Cowboys all over him because the Cowboys always like to get offensive line. But I was still upset because we didn't get Tyler Warren. I'm like, I want weapons for Dak. What talked me off the ledge here was the Joe Boo Sports exclusive. You guys saw it here live if you were here right after the pick. After we took our shot, and I was kind of like in shock. Dak Prescott's Uncle Philip called into the show, and he was excited as can be. Now, of course he's going to be excited because he looks at it and says, I wanted to see my nephew protected. And with Tyler Smith, with Tyler Guyton, with Tyler Booker, and I will say Terrence Steele, that this says to me that the Cowboys are going to be really serious about running the football. This is a big enough line that you're going to be able to maul. And Cooper Beebe, the juggernaut. Now, what you must do is you must get a running back in the second round. You must get a game-changing running back to go behind this line. And then you're going to need to look at maybe trading for a wide receiver or signing Keenan Allen. You're going to need to get that other weapon. But,
they'll be there.
You got to protect the quarterback. And you got an older quarterback that you've invested a whole lot of money in, and for all those that were saying that the Cowboys were going to draft Shedeur Sanders, well, this is Johnny Manziel all over again.
Not necessarily.
No. No. You have to remember that Adam Schefter, the day of the draft, said that Jerry Jones was in love with Johnny Manziel and will do whatever it takes to get Johnny Manziel. And Johnny Manziel started following in the draft, and he was right there. And allegedly, he wanted to pick him, but then Stephen Jones took the card away from him and drafted Zach Martin, and the rest is history. So this is actually kind of like history repeating itself, maybe, because we drafted Zach Martin instead of getting the quarterback, right? That was falling. And here it is. We draft Tyler Booker. Okay, maybe this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. Okay, I'm sorry. Am I reaching, guys? Am I reaching? Okay, I'm just saying it's history repeating itself. Oh, Derek J. I'm sorry, Derek. I missed your super chat. Hold up. Derek J. Running back in the second round.
No, I don't. But I'm gonna wait a minute.
Shout out to Derek J. with the super chat. So yeah. Oh my God. Sean says Booker is a bust. Oh geez. You literally know that a guy. Okay. You know what? Put down the crack pipe, Sean. Put down the crack pipe. No, but this is literally the same scenario, exactly the same. Holly Pierce, you're good. All right, so we got to get a running back in the second half. We got to get a running back. And if this team is going to be successful, they are going to have to make some more moves beyond just the draft. In a way, I kind of wanted them to trade back and get some more picks and stuff. But if this guy is a baller, a mauler, a shot caller, we'll be good. We'll be good. His rookie season highlights the challenge of the transitioning position and adapting to the professional level. Tyler Guyton got his sugar daddy. We could have grabbed Hampton. Now you don't know. You don't want the running back in the first. No, if it wasn't Genty, you wait till the second round. There's a lot of really good running backs in this draft, and you're better off getting the offensive. You're better off getting the number one prospect at guard, and instead of. Sorry, I'm going to disagree with you guys. Tyler Booker. So we're going to look up for some highlights. That's my instant reaction. You're going to blame everybody. Listen, none of this is an exact science, guys. None of this is. Nobody really knows how any of these guys are going to be. 40% of first-round players end up being busts. That's a fact. All right, so let me get back to this thing because I'm lost here. Who's been picked? Okay, Tyler Warren went to the Colts. Jalen Walker, linebacker, went to Atlanta. Walter Nolan, defensive tackle, went to the Cardinals. We got the Bengals on the clock. So